Evet arkadaşlar merhabalar, ben Mert. Bugün sizinle beraber Mirage'ın 16. bölümüne daha beraberiz. Geçen bölümlerde biliyorsunuz ki nefessiz kaldım lan. Geçen bölümde biliyorsunuz ki tarikatçılara, yani bizim düşmanımız olan tarikatçılara çalışan bir alim kadını öldürmüştük. Ve bunun için daha devam etmek için, daha doğrusu göreve devam ediyorduk. Bakalım. En son bir de hatırlarsınız ki kılıç bulmuştuk. O kılıcı ise toparlayarak aldığımız kılıçtı. Ee, ve bir dakika, beyler. Selam, ne yapıyorsunuz? Benim burada bir tane sayım vardı ya. Nerede o? Onu ben bir alayım. Bu oyun kasıyor yine ya. Niye bilmiyorum. Şimdi koştucuk. Tamam, bir dakika. Tamam, bir dakika. Param var mı ki buna? Al abi.
Watch my every move. If only someone could draw their gaze.
Yan kesicilik falan filandır. Yukarı mı çıkacağım? Evet. Çıktım. Çıkamıyorum daha fazla. Çıktım. Çıka yazdım. Tamam, katıldım.
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabed, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill, and the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this puzzle with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
Oyun niye kasıyor şu an? Yan ekran kasıyor gözüküyor oyun. Neyi bilmiyorum. Evet, bir tarikatçı daha bulduk. Çok kasıyor oyun şu anlar. Niye? Katılacağım son pozüme. İlk önce yeteneklerden öldü. Bir dakika beyler. Heh. O ne iş? Biraz bunları da açalım. Maksat şey olsun. Kodekse bakalım. Güzel. Ben bu arada hallederim ya yine eşyalarla. Son pozüme katılalım. Bakalım ne oluyor, ne bitiyor. Bu oyun niye kasıyor bilmiyorum. Assassin's Creed Valhalla bile kasmıyordu bu kadar. O zaman bilgisayar yüklemeden çok büyük var ya. İlk defa tırmalan birini gördüm.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
Oyun niye bu kadar kasıyor? Anlamadım ama.
I am excited about Fazil's lecture. He will share the
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
رأيت المعلم حنين اليوم؟ كان الذي عثروا عليه في برقة
كان الدير مزدحما ليلة ما.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet? Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
أن أرى المعرف.
من المفترض أن أدعوه بالمحتسب. لا يهم. لقبه الجديد لا يجعله أكثر قبولا.
حصلت دفعة جديدة.
على الإطلاق. من الصعب.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
Gizli dinle diyor. Oyun bu kadar niye kasıyor? Oyun çok
I can
kasıyor.
use my weapons again if needed.
Bakayım nereye kadar şeyleri. Aa gördüm. Oğlum orada mıydı ya?
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her
Oh,
outside of the
nereye?
round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection
Çok
of
kasıyor
nature.
şu an. Niye bu
Oh,
kadar
to be
kasıyor?
a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
أو ما هو في متناول يدك مما
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
Ne buldu acaba? Bu oyun bu kadar niye kasıyor?
زندگی امروز جالب است. قیمتشان چندان در
These House of Wisdom boards collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Ahmed and his brothers are...
Bir dakika. Bunları bir ayarlayalım. Oyunu yeniden başlatmak istiyor. Yok ya, istemiyorum ben bunu.
Capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders.
Ya da yapalım, bekleyin. Ben durdurayım, geliyorum beyler. Evet, geri geldim. O arada açarken basın kostümü açtım kendime.
This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office.
Hala oyun kasıyor
Have
gibi
you been
artık.
sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders.
Gördüm. Bir de bu var.
It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the hidden ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
Oyun hala katıyor beyler, bu arada anlamadım ben.
There is that poet David loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands. Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Bu oyun çok kasıyor beyler, yine anlamadım ben. Düzelttim her şeyi diye hatırlıyorum. Bir daha bakalım. Baksanıza. Açma.
Bertrand? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
Wada'an.
Attention symposium attendees. The great scholar's lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounty snack.
يتحركون ضد المسؤولين مرة أخرى. سيتصدى الخليفة.
يشكل الرمل أكبر جزء من غذائنا هذه الأيام. أرأيت سعر الحمص في هذا الأسبوع؟ لابد أن هذا بسبب فشل الزراعة المحلية.
قتلوا رقيبا آخر قرب المصنع. عذبوا ضعف عبيد.
Survey the area and keep.
سأضطر إلى تركك سريعا.
Hırsız bakalım. Ne mi kalabalıktan bahsediyorsun?
أكانوا أقوياء للغاية؟ ربما. قطعا. لكنهم أوفوا بعهدهم وحفظوا النظام وحرصوا على تأييد تشريعات الخليفة. بالتأكيد أليق بزوجة.
Beyler bu kasma ne? Ben bir ulan durdurayım bunu amınım ya. Tamam geri geldim. Bakalım umarım bir sıkıntı olmaz mı? Daha düzeldi. Düzeldi.
أنا أنتقد أخي. أتعرف ما لا تقعدوا هنا. ربما في ضوضاء الشرقية.
Hadi bir an zaman gideceksin ya.
يجدون أنفسهم. إذا أشيع شيء عنك.
لكن
Oha.
عندما كان حي الحربية أكثر إشراقا يمكننا.
Bir kalabalık atıldık. Bekleyeceğiz herhalde.
هل تصدق أنني استدعيت للوصول أمام المنتصر مجددا جدا؟
ويتجاهلني تماما. لا أعلم بشأنكم، لكن المصادرات دائما.
Bacım bir dakika pardon.
Pardon me.
لكنه
The lecture will
حصل
begin
على
soon.
ثمن ضخم.
Please, amuse yourself with the other guests until the gong
كنا
summons you.
نتحدث عنه. على أي حال؟
قوم لطاف مع أنهم إغريق.
مرة حرك فيها الخليفة شفتيه لينطق بإرادته الخاصة.
That astronomer might be one. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman. Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They are dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
İlla aşağı yatacaksın oğlum ya.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom, the house you led astray. But I will find you, and I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiya. I need to hunt him down.
Neredesin lan?
The old fraud Fazil went into
Where is
my...
the kahraman? I wish to complain about the shortness of the lecture.
Did you see the powerful terror on the great scholar's face?
You look like somebody about to
How
get a skull
exciting. How do you think frightened the great scholar?
Forget I mentioned
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
الأموية أي تهديد؟ انتشار تلك الشائعة عن تحالف أبناء عبد الرحمن.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you.
Tamam. Öbürü kime soracağız?
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
Oğlum ne, kimi dinleyeceğiz? Ne yapacağız? Anlamadım ki.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Şimdi bakalım. Bu iş çok uzadı ya. Bitirelim artık.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can use my
Fazl's
weapons
greatest
again
work.
if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet. We better find Fazl's book or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Gibi.
What the? I'll nail bits of you to everyone.
It was your time.
Keep away from it. I don't like this.
Bekle. Bir sis bombası da gönderelim sınırına.
It would be real dumb. Not obvious. Shoot, my God! Let's not let up. Get the feeling, Will.
Someone is going to pay for this.
Huh?
Not being I'm going to drop you.
Lan oğlum kaç.
No escape. I will crush the life from you.
Oha, oha.
Trying to save me.
Bekle. Yapacağız bir şeyler, dur.
I better not use my weapons here.
Fall in, warrior. We will find you. I see you. Your face.
Bunu al.
Get right here. Let me pulverize you.
Başlat bir. Hop, tamamdır.
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
Ya var mı başka bir şey? Oğlum biz nerelere giriyoruz, nerelere? Al bunu.
I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim.
Şimdi
Does not sound too romantic, to be honest.
kaçma vakti. Nereye gideceğiz? Onu düşünüyorum ben şu an. Geldim birader. Nereye gideceğim oğlum? Yukarı mı çıkacağım? Yukarı bir şey yoktu. Ben anlamadım. Çok uzun sürdü bu arada bölüm ya.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Search everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Git arkamda burası. Yukarıdan gidilecek bir yer var mı? Bura nere oğlum ya? Ha bu.
That book looks out of place wedged behind a
Tamam.
desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom
Tamam.
by
Tamam.
Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the
Tamam.
correct volume.
Girişi bulacağız
I
şimdi.
better not use my weapons here.
Tamam, buradan da bunu aldık. Yine bizi arıyorlar. Bir şey oldu.
Hold on. Hands over, Shitzack.
Ay ananı.
I will kill you.
Focus, Basim.
There's no escape.
Bir şey diyeceğim beyler, çok uzun oldu video. Burada durup bitirelim. Gelecek bölüme sakladım burayı. Yapacak bir şey yok. Görüşmek üzere, kendinize iyi bakın. Bay bay.